First pitch coming your way. Okay, all
What is
set
up,
to
guys?
go.
We are gonna open this stream up with a game of Mlb The Show. So let's get to it.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. That one blasted deep to right. And it's off the top of the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
This is Corbin Carroll. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin. And I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Tags the runner for one. Here's Gurriel. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw into third, and he's out. And now it's Josh Naylor. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Harris. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Matt Olson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two out, space is empty. Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side in the first. Back here in Atlanta, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time.
The other way, and it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Now the left fielder. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Moreno around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Alec Thomas now. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Albies throws to first in time. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. runs for them, and they jump ahead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is back at Truist Park, top half of the 3rd inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react. And
Rudder takes off. That one ripped. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Naylor getting to start at first. 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
that slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So a man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. Here's the left fielder. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball there. And Sale deals. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Get out of town. Their third home run of the inning. Bryce Elder on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
Welcome to the game.
shortstop takes the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Verdugo makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. There's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Harris after it. Falls it in for the out. One away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Carroll stands at first with 1 out. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Current score of the Diamondbacks game right now, it is 11-10 Diamondbacks over the Braves. They have scored 7 runs in the top of the 9th inning to take the lead.
He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. And the count is 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One down, base is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Olsen has this one sized up. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning. 2-run homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Riley stands in now and watches strike one.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Olsen batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases, and he's got a double. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Olsen stands at second with 2 gone. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is inside ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, right field. Carroll makes the catch. That is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Spencer Schwellenbach.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And there's a ball.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
This one popped up. Olsen moving under it. Makes. The grab, 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Drops a